Hey, so this is my super quick tutorial for my friend Shanny, or anyone who's seen one of my earlier videos with the Too Faced makeup. I just go over how to get kind of the skin texture, how to do a wound, just sinking in your eyes a bit, how to get the snarl. So if you haven't seen the pictures before, I'll obviously add them to this video. So if you want to see how I did this look, keep watching, guys. So I'm going to go over the supplies that you're going to need first. A lot of it is really inexpensive stuff. Elmers school glue, I get that one because it's non-toxic. Some cheapy foundation I got from the dollar store. Medical tape, petroleum jelly, sponges to do all your blending, fake blood if you're so inclined. Depends on what way you're gonna interpret this look. And what I recommend now, I have acrylic paints. I have like a whole bunch. But if you have them, I would definitely recommend using the regular cream colors, because acrylics aren't really meant for your skin, but this will be going over the tissue/toilet paper I'm going to use, so it's not going directly on the skin, but still, if you're really scared about getting paint on you, then obviously don't do that. But I'm an artist, I'm covered in paint all the time, and as long as it's not cadmium and giving me cancer. Oh, one more other thing. If you're doing this as a Too Faced look and not a zombie, or I suppose you could do it for either, you're going to need a hair elastic. I would recommend a thinner one. This one's really thick. Try not to use a rubber band though, because it's kind of painful, as I learned the hard way. Oh, and to go with those actually is a bobby pin, which is really tiny, or the Q-tip that has the little nubs cut off. Okay, so as you may have noticed in the pictures that I showed at the very beginning, I kind of had a snarl on my mouth when I first did this look, which was achieved by using the rubber band that I mentioned earlier and the Q-tip. You can, however, use the bobby pin, which I've already done. What you do is you bend it around your ear, which is why I recommend a thinner one, because it's going to pull your ear down, as you can see, but again, that just goes with the whole making your face deformed. And just stick the bobby pin on like so. You just kind of stick it in your mouth. There, you're a freak. Yay! Okay, so I wouldn't really recommend using this method if you're planning on going out and drinking and partying, because you can't actually talk and your mouth is just kind of always open and you kind of hiss a lot and drool a lot and you can't really, it's just an awkward scene. But if you're doing this like for a photo shoot or something, perfect, that's all you really need. And also, for the sake of a tutorial, I'm not keeping that in my mouth because, again, I will be hissing and making weird sounds, and I do enough of that is on my own. Okay, so now whether or not you've added the fixture to your mouth, we're going to start with the next step, which is the Elmers school glue. Again, this is non-toxic, so you don't have to worry about putting it on your skin. Obviously, I don't recommend doing this every day, though, because when you peel it off, it will kind of be a bit of a harsh exfoliant. You're just going to want to pour a little dollop on the plate. Little dollop, that's a big dollop. Whatevs. And then you're going to want to take a cheapy brush that you don't mind ruining, and you're going to want to start to applying it over your face wherever you're going to want your weird flesh to be. So obviously don't get this too close to your eyes. And try to avoid getting it in your hair, but let's be honest, that's gonna happen eventually. And then you take your tissue. However, you don't want to have those straight ends, so you're gonna want to pull those off. If it's 2-ply, even better. Just start sticking it on your face over the glue. And then you go in again with the brush, just top it off with some more glue. I'm just going to continue that. I'm going to go up and around my brow, again trying to avoid my hair as best I can. If you want to get it closer to your eye as well, cover your eyebrows with a glue stick. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube for you to do that. I'll leave that up to you. I usually don't, I just avoid it because I'll cover my brow with paint and makeup later. And again, you take your tissue, and you over it again, the paint. With paint the glue, I'm so crazy. And once again, layer, layer, layer. So I'm going to do that a bit more, just go up and around over again a couple times. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like now. I've layered it on, and now comes the fun part, the waiting. So you're going to feel your skin tightening a bit as this dries, because again, you just put glue on your face. And another substitute I didn't mention earlier, it's the exact same process, only instead of using school glue, you use liquid latex. So again, it's whatever you're comfortable using. If this is just a Halloween costume you're going to wear once, are you really going to go out and spend like however much, 20 bucks or whatever liquid latex is versus $2 for glue? But again, that's your own prerogative, and I'll be back now when this is fully dried. So as you can tell now, the tissue and everything is really dry, kind of hard. At this point, if you're wearing the elastic band stuck in your mouth and you have it, all the basically stuff covering that part of your mouth and it's pulled back, you can actually take it off and it will loosen a little bit. That's when you can take this tape here and just kind of tape like your mouth down, your lips down, just because that will irritate your ear if you keep it on for an extended period of time. But again, if it's for a photo shoot, you're fine, because you probably just take the pictures and then take it off. So next what we're going to do is, if I can find my foundation stuff here, you're going to want to start blending it into a paintbrush and just smush it all over. And then taking my sponge, I'm going to blend it. So it's as simple as that. I'm just taking a bit of red there and white, and I'm going to start just blending that onto my skin fit. So again, if you have a picture to work from, that'd be probably a bit easier if you're not a little more artistically inclined. Just dab it on. And now I'm just going to go over what I did with a bit of blue and green, just to kind of make it look sickly and burned and scarred and dirty and gross. When you use a sponge as well, it'll pick up a bit more of the texture. Now to blend all of that color together, I'm just going to use, you can't really see it because it's the clear petroleum jelly, and I'm just going to blend it all together and make it look really wet and sticky. And if you want to go in and add some detail for like deeper lacerations or cuts, you can just pick away at a little hole. Skin. And then fill in the inside there with a darker color. Bit of black. Again, if you have face paints at this point, rather than using acrylics, that's what I would recommend. And you can add your fake blood to the inside of the cut. To hollow out your eye socket and make it a little more sunken in, you're going to use some eye pencils. I'm going to use mostly browns and blacks, and I might add a bit of purple just so it'll look a bit more bruised. And you just want to smear it on, really. There's no rhyme or reason. It's all going to be blended out in the end. Still use my brown. And lastly, black. And just blend that all together now. You're going to want to set that color now with a powder. Of course, I'm going to recommend you use matte colors for this one, and I'm just going to go with the black. Go in with the red color I have there as well. Now that I'm done the makeup is the taking off of the makeup. It actually peels off fairly easy. So if you want to reuse this, you can go right ahead. You just have to re-glue the back and your skin and just stick it back on. It's a bit easier when you have liquid latex, of course, because it's more for prosthetic making. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye!